Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Canadian, and today's video we're going to be looking at another Transformers review. Today's review is we're going to be covering the Voyager Transformers Generations. Yes. Voyager class Hotspot. Hotspot, of course, being known for his torso configuration in Transformers Generation 1 of Defensor and being a fire truck. Well, they got one thing right. The fire truck. The Generation line was not known for its combiners at that point. The only one I know of was a Minicon combiner and the Combaticons. This one, no. In fact, I believe this was the only Protectabot they did in that line. Put a comment down below to see if I'm right. I'm fairly sure it is. But anyway, this is the Voyager class Hotspot. And of course he is a fire truck, a blue fire truck, as he's known for. Rather modern take on the Japanese type of truck he was in Generation 1. Very American, got that big bumper, the big cab on it. There, lots of molded in detail. You know, back when a lot of this stuff would be picked out, you know, compared to, I like modern figures, but this was sturdy. This is a sturdy figure. You can see the bottom there. He is in robot mode, I will let you know this, he is very wobbly. And when I say wobbly, I don't mean loose, which he does have a couple loose joints. But he's got a lot of moving pieces on the joints. But I'll get into the aesthetics here. He's got his Autobot symbol there, nice fire emblem. Not emblem, but, you know, deco there. His rims are picked out in blue. In color, well, yeah, they're painted. They're painted. No, the rims are molded in plastic. The tires are painted, which normally you just have black wheels and tires in modern figures. I'm going to assume this is like an exhaust. It's on both sides, picked out in the silver. His instrument panel here, molded in a dark gray, with a panel painted in silver. Windows are all black. He's got the nice silver grille with all the lights picked out in white and yellow, as well as clear plastic parts for the emergency lights up top. In the back, he's got his, I guess these are the exhausts. They are a separate part. And then his cannon up here, which you don't... This is his weapon. It came with a blue water shooty missile. It came broken in the box, so I tossed it. I like it without the missile, even though, you know, shooty gimmick. I think the spring's also broken in here too. But yeah, this is his weapon in robot mode. It's also his firefighting thing. It goes around 180. Maybe a little bit more than 180. And it goes up and down. Goes up about 45 degrees. That's been it for the vehicle mode. Let's get into transformation. Transformation on this thing is simple still. Gonna open up these panels. And gonna open up these panels. These are on kind of jigsaw pegs on the outside, so you gotta kind of push it back and then pull up. And that's going to unfold. It's going to be the same thing on this side. Push, pull. I'm sorry. Kitty! That's enough. That is a puppy. And then after that, gonna bring these legs down I said bring these legs down. Oh. Fold the wheels in. Fold the front wheels in underneath on itself. And then that whole section, front wheel, front end, underneath, is going to come up like that. And then I think it's turn at the knees. Yes, turn at the knees and fold the feet out. There are many swivels on this figure. I don't really like it. So that's gonna be the lower section. Next up, bring that down, kind of like a skirt armor. Going to, oh boy. This is getting a little stiff here. How do I do this? I forget. I haven't transformed this figure in a while, as you can probably tell. So next up, these are the arms back here. I'm just going to go ahead and turn the gun to its position. And then, there we go. There's a peg on the black section of the sleeper cab. You gotta unpeg. And then that, I bring that up. This comes out, you know, G1 Prime style. Bring it down. Bring the arm down like that. This comes down like over, ooh, you can't see that. There we go. Comes down like a shoulder guard, but the panel folds out underneath. Second side, same as the first. I bring that up, down, down, turn, fold window panel in and down, and then his head just turns around. And then on the back, it's got some panels. They just fold up, and they're like filler panels. I love filler panels, because without it, he is as hollow and empty as my love life. So that just fills it in. And that, I found a loose joint, is Transformers Generation Hotspot and Robot Mode. Oh my god, he is so wobbly. And if it wasn't for the wobbliness and all the funky joints, I would really like this toy, but I barely touch it. And he is a sizable lad. Of course, Voyagers back then being larger. He's, yeah, maintains a lot of the main colors from vehicle mode. Some new ones are on the shoulders. He's got 4 red stripes. And his head, of course, that mold. Is it iconic to the old? I don't have the original Hotspot. I'm gonna raise it up so I can see that mold. Yes, silver faceplate with the eyes picked out in red. Normally I wouldn't put Autobot eyes as red. Maybe Decepticon, but Autobot not so much. And then, you know, not really much. I like the design that they did on the inside of the gray panels on vehicle mode. When you fold it over, it looks like armor, the way that it's been molded there. And what I have done when I messed around with this, I used to fold it to the front. It does hamper the articulation, but it gives them some armor in front of the arms as well. But that's not how it goes. Sometimes I've seen people who actually put it to the back so that it doesn't hamper with the articulation, but I don't care. Your toy, do what you want with it. So, going into articulation, oh my god, so wobbly. I'm gonna go with it. Head can do that far around. Oh, and it can go no, can't do a 360. There's a point on this side. It keeps hitting. You can go look down that far, look up that far. Panels on the side here are on hinges and a swivel. Gonna leave them to the back for the remainder of this video, just to do the articulation. Arms are on a soft ratchet. Okay, maybe not as soft. I can do a full 360. T-pose. Bicep swivel. And a 90-degree at the elbow. Wrists are on a swivel. And then of course the cannon. Waist doesn't swivel. I'm going to move this up. This kind of acts as a front skirt. There is a bit of a spread. If you look underneath the skirt like a pervert, there's a hinge that the legs are attached to that do spread and give him kind of a wider stance. This, I don't like it because it doesn't line up all the time, so you'll have it staying straight and he's going to be looking a little tipsy. But legs go forward that far, backwards that far, thigh rotation, knees bend back 90 degrees, and I'm going to assume this is only for transformation, but I don't know if it has a purpose and the proper articulation. Knee swivel. I don't know why. I don't know why they thought of that when they could just, you know, instead of transformation, just do the knee. You can do the whole leg. It works the same. And then there is a little bit of an ankle pivot, and the toe bends up for transformation. Other than that, you know, put that down. I don't like the little T-bar in here that swivels around. No, I don't like that. If they had molded the feet at an angle, or, you know, just kept the ankle pivots and maybe did like a ball joint or like a universal joint with like the swivel and the hinge, I would have liked that. But this, that is the drawback for this for me. I don't like that. Accessories, again, no accessory, just has his arm cannon here with the missile I got rid of. That's pretty much it. One thing I did one time is I folded out. Again, nice molding on the back of that panel, looked like armor. I pulled this out so it looks like one of those like wrist blades. It doesn't look like a wrist blade. The thought is there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I got everything on this thing. If you like this video, press that like button. If you want more, subscribe. If you have any thoughts or ideas, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video.